Hi everyone, am I audible?
Yes,
Okay. Sorry, yesterday I think there was some internet issue from my side, so it got disconnected. Um, the internet is not fixed yet. I have just connected through my mobile phone. Hope the network is fine. If it is breaking, let me know, right? Okay, so few of you attended yesterday's session where I have just discussed about the curriculum, right? I have basically given you a summary of all the modules, and I have given commitment of sharing the syllabus. I think almost everything is completed. Only the projects, one or two last projects are there to be added. I will be doing it or completing it by end of today, and tomorrow all the people who have registered, you will get email from DurgaSoft, right, with full syllabus, the whole new content you will get. But if you have not attended my yesterday's class, I think quickly I can give you a summary of what we have like basically are going to cover. Today's session is mostly Q&A, so if you have any question, you can ask me, because yesterday I think few of you were asking questions and it got disconnected, so I could not answer. So today's session is mostly question answer. So if you have any doubt, any question, you can ask me. So this was the before syllabus, and these are few projects. So projects, let me share the syllabus with you tomorrow, right? I think today if I finish, tomorrow you will get email. But the timing, let's start with the timing. So it will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days class, and I'm planning to keep it maybe 8:30 to 10 or 8 to 9:30. You can tell me both of the timing. Anyone is fine with me. Now 8 to 9:30, so that we can complete it soon, and then you can go like many people, if they have kids and all, they can go to sleep early, or 8:30 to 10 is also fine. So it's a 1.5 hour session for 3 days, instead of keeping two and a half 2 days, which is lot of topic I will be covering in 2.5. So I have just splitted it into three. All the class recordings will be provided to you. So in case you have missed any class, you will get the class recording and you can go through it, right? Just give me 1 minute. Let me hide it, right? Yeah. Okay, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 8:38 to 9:30. This will be the timing. And I am little flexible with Saturday and Sunday, please. AM and PM. Yeah, that's very important. It is PM. It is evening class. Morning, already one batch is going on. So it's a PM, evening class, right? 8 to 9:30. Um, and if it is, yeah, so I am planning in this way, right? And if you are planning for morning batch, then you need to wait for 1 more month. Currently, already there is a batch which has started last month, last to last month, and which will get over by end of June, sorry, end of July. So August first week, we will have a morning session, which we will start exactly after 1 month, right? But if you are planning to join soon, and I think this is the only time slot. Saturday, Sunday, please brief, share if you were not available. Okay, I will share the content, just the timing. First, I'm kind of fixing it. And yeah, so this is the timing. Um, and there is one more new batch which will start from August 10th. And then the time in that batch, the timing will be 7 to 9:30. This is AM. Again, weekend only. Saturday and Sunday. There is no Friday, because many people they go to office, right? Morning, Friday morning, many people they go to office. Even I also go to office. So 7 to 9:30 AM, Saturday, Sunday. That is August 10th. And again, if you are planning to start soon, I think this is the only batch which you can enroll. Timing 30 minutes here and there, we can discuss, right? The curriculum. So many of you did not attend yesterday's class and you missed. So briefly, I will not waste a lot of your time. Maybe within the 10 to 12 minutes, I'll summarize the whole curriculum. Again, I will introduce myself because few of you missed yesterday's class. I am currently working as a lead AIML architect in one of the Fortune 5 company. And I have around 12 years of experience into AIML. I started my journey in 2016 after completing my full-time master's from Triple IT. And I joined as a data scientist trainee, and then my journey started. I have worked with different organization, investment banks, manufacturing companies, and then all are mostly product based and very very diverse domain. I have worked with like investment bank, manufacturing, healthcare. Current company is a healthcare company, right? So I have a good exposure working with different domain, bank, finance and all that. Prior to that, I was working as a software engineer, right? So this is my experience coming to teaching. I am into this for last 8 years. 2016 I started teaching data science. You can find my profile in many places also, and I think in teaching also I have around 9 years of experience. With DurgaSoft, I am with DurgaSoft with 5 years. I was also with many other organization like Upgrad, and then Reva University Bangalore. I was a visiting faculty there and all that. So I have completed almost 50 plus batches in DurgaSoft, right? So that's, and my expertise is not expertise, but I will say I am good at data science stack like AI, ML, machine learning, deep learning, ML ops, LLM ops, generative AI, and all that, right? So this is my background. You can check my profile on LinkedIn. Coming to the curriculum, the first thing that I need from you is Python. Yesterday also I told you, uh, Python is something which is mandatory. Without understanding Python, it is very difficult for you to code. So Python is something which you can learn by yourself. You can take my recordings. I will upload maybe next weekend once the WhatsApp group is created. And we have a community. As I said, I only have 5,000 plus students across globe, and I'm planning to merge everyone into one maybe group. And for your batch also, you will have a WhatsApp group which we will create next weekend, so we can communicate in that group. And yeah, so Python recording, you can take it from me or you can learn it from internet, but you have to be good at Python. Good at in the sense, at least core Python you should know. No other requirement. So maths and all I will take care. I'm not expecting anything from you except Python, right? So the first thing that we will start is module 1. Module 1 is there's a slide change, and in the module 1 we will start with machine learning, right? We will start with machine learning from first weekend itself. So what is machine learning? Before that, I will tell you what is artificial intelligence, what is different kind of categories of problem that we can solve, like supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, different kind of data. What is machine learning? What kind of algorithms are there in each category? And from each category, we will learn 5 to 6 algorithms. The algorithms that we are going to learn from machine learning is linear regression, followed by decision tree, right? And then we will be learning about random forest, and then finally we will be learning about k-means clustering. So many people will ask me, okay, this is only 4 algo and XGBoost, right? XGBoost is also very important. So XGBoost, and if any of your friends are working anywhere as a data scientist, ask. These are the top 5 machine learning algorithms widely used, right? And companies now, they are shifting the interview questions towards generative AI and deep learning. So they might not give lot of importance asking you other algorithms from machine learning, right? If it is a gen AI role, depends what kind of role you are applying for. If it is a ML ops role, mostly banks, they don't have lot of unstructured data, so they mostly have transaction data, big data. They might ask you a lot of ML questions, but mostly if you're targeting gen AI roles, hardly they will ask you few questions from these algorithms, and then they will shift the basically interview questions towards deep learning and gen AI. So this is, everything is very very detailed. I will share with you the content, you can go through it. Every algorithm will be very very detailed, and it is very transparent. If you want to see some of my notes, I can just show you. Maybe let's say this is one of the algorithm. Let's say ANN. In fact, from your batch, I'm planning to change the notes a bit. But let's say this is my ANN notes. ANN is a machine learning algorithm, right? Sorry, deep learning algorithm. And you can see the complete derivation and everything we will do in the class, the maths and everything. So I will write in iPad, I will write everything and derive everything. You can see these are my handwritten notes, the derivations and everything we will do in class. And the complete theory you will understand. It's not like just at high level I will introduce you. It is in depth. Every maths related to the algorithm will be covered, followed by one project, right? So while you are doing the project, you will understand the data science project life cycle, like what is data collection, feature engineering, model building, model validation, and model deployment. Deployment is not here. Deployment we will do for GenAI, but till model validation you will understand everything. So this is your machine learning course which we will start with. And once this is done, once the module 1 is done, module 2 is deep learning, right? And again, deep learning is very important. We will be covering ANN, and then we will be covering CNN, right? And we will be covering something called transformer. Transformer is very important. It is the backbone for any LLM that you use. 90% of them are built on transformer architecture. So we will discuss on these three algorithm. Again, same thing, very detailed. And if you want, I think today only I was showing one code. You can see the implementation is also very detailed. It's not like only coding. Every single thing that we discuss, we will implement, right? So every algorithm will have one project, right? So this will have one project. Decision tree random forest will have one project. K-means will have one project. ANN will have one project. CNN will have one project. Transformer, we will just discuss the theory part of it. Complete paper, I will explain. Attention, all you need. And then the module 3 is the final module or the last before we start GenAI. Third module is deep NLP, natural language processing, the text mining, right? Why text mining? Before you jump into GenAI, you need to understand if the data is a text data, how to clean your data. So what we are going to discuss in text mining, we're going to discuss how to what is stop word removal, what is stemming, what is lemmatization, right? What is word embedding, different kind of word embedding, right? What to vec model, globe model, or maybe count vectorizer, TF-IDF. So all of these things we will discuss in text mining. I'm not writing, I'm just telling, but in the content you will see in detail. After this, the last module is, then we will actually start with our GenAI, right? So this is a generative AI. So the way I will be teaching you GenAI is a complete project, hands-on way. I will take all your doubts once I complete explaining, right? So GenAI is entire module 4 has 4 projects. You will learn GenAI through projects, and it's a complete hands-on process. Like there is no maths involved. Everything is you do it and learn it. Out of 4 projects, one project is end to end, in the sense we will build the front end, back end, and we will deploy it on cloud. And the cloud is Azure, because most of the companies has tie up with Microsoft, and Azure OpenAI they are using mostly, I have seen. So that's why the platform is Azure. On Azure, I will also tell you how to use Azure GenAI services and how to deploy. Front end we will create using Streamlit, back end we will create using Fast API, and then we will deploy the application in Azure. So it's a complete, one project is a capstone project where we will deploy everything, the last project, but other 3 projects except deployment, rest all things we will understand. So what are the projects? The project, every project will teach you a new concept. Projects are not repetitive, completely different, and it is industry standard, right? The first project is a RAG project. What is RAG? And prompt engineering. In the first project, you will learn 2 things: prompt engineering and RAG. Prompt engineering is not, I mean, it's not very difficult, but RAG is really a very popular concept in GenAI. and you will understand what you mean by RAG, and you will build a complete RAG application where the user can upload any kind of documents, PDFs and any kind of documents. And it's a kind of visual question answer system where the question they can ask from those documents and the model will answer. So that's the RAG, right? That we will discuss. That is project 1. And what are the tech stack that you will learn in project 1? So project 1, I will start with all open source. So you will be learning Hugging Face, which is a open source platform for all of these models. You will also learn something called LangChain. What is LangChain? LangChain is a framework or tool or basically a software or package which will help you to build agentic AI or basically any Gen AI solution. It has a lot of modules, memory, chain, chunking, and all that. So we will discuss all of this in detail. So that is your LangChain, Hugging Face, and so many other things that you will learn, like what is prompt engineering, how important the prompt is, what are the different kind of prompts, what is chain of thought, what is few shot, right? What is React prompt. So you will understand by changing prompt how the behavior of this application is changing. So prompt engineering we will discuss. Hugging Face, LangChain, prompt engineering, all of this tech stack we will use to build the first project. Also, you will understand what is vector DB, right? What is embedding, all of these things you will learn. This is second project, the project 2 is enhancement of project 1, where you will see after doing all of this thing also, sometime this rack can hallucinate, meaning it can give you wrong answer. So we will improve this RAG further by fine tuning. So the second project is on fine tuning. Again, there are so many techniques using Hugging Face. We will be using PERT and different kind of fine tuning techniques to fine tune our model. Now, once the fine tuning, this is one step and this is the next step. You will also understand sometime in real time Gen AI application not working, how to fine tune, right? With your own domain data. So we will take some sample data and we will feed that data to the model and we will see how the model is behaving after fine tuning. The project 3 is totally on a different concept, and that is something which we like basically, let's say I can say it's a chatbot kind of. So what is chatbot? So chatbot is something which has extra component. RAG is just ask a question and get an answer. Chatbot will have memory, right? And it is little complex. It's not that like ask a question and get the answer. It is a continuation. So some chatbot has to remember, right? It's not like your question. The context it should retain. So memory you will understand in the third project, and along with that you will also understand chains, memory, and agent. So chatbot is a agentic application, so you will understand crew AI, autogen, lang, any one framework we will use. Maybe crew AI we can use, or we can use autogen. Any one of this we will use to build this chatbot, which is a agentic chatbot. Agentic chatbot meaning this chatbot will have access to different tools like databases and other thing. When the question the user is asking, the agent will decide where to go and collect data. It may be present in your database or something. So I will give you the complete idea of the project. I'm just telling you the summary, but this is a very interesting and a very advanced project, right? Using a multi-agentic framework, we will build a agentic RAG or basically chatbot. So that's the third project, and every project is little more complex, and it will definitely teach you many new things, right? In every project you will learn. And the last project 4, we will do a kind of multi-model, because as I said, the last project is little advanced. It will be a multi-model application in the sense not only text, the model can take text and image together, and we will be using multi-model, not OpenAI's only text models, but maybe advanced open source or paid ones, but multi-model. And maybe we will build a translator or anything. Let's say somebody's audio to text conversion, right? Somebody call center, so somebody is talking in Telugu and the model is converting it to Hindi or maybe English, and that is a text, right? Translation as well as conversion, audio to text. It's a very complex one and then looks very simple, but when you build the complete thing, it becomes really complex. This is also agentic. So the last two projects are agentic, and the last project is little more complicated than this chatbot. Maybe we can create a call translator kind of, where it will be multi. The objective of fourth project is multi-modal, right? I mean, text, audio together. That is the fourth project, and the fourth project will be end to end, as I said, right? End to end means we will build the front end also uh, using Streamlit. We will use the backend using Fast API, and we will go to Azure and we will deploy. So that's the project 4. So this entire GenAI codes is all hands-on. There is no theory. Everything is hands-on. So after text mining, rest all things are coding, right? So this is the pattern, like this is the flow of the codes. But again, I know this is not that detailed, but this is a summary. Detail I will share with you. If not, you get email tomorrow, maybe next weekend when you connect, I will share the link and everyone can download the syllabus. Overall, this is exactly the syllabus is all about. Only thing is in the syllabus you will get more detail points, right? But this is how it is. Any question, any doubt, any question regarding this syllabus or anything? Yes, definitely. This projects can definitely help you to basically modify or to basically add more projects according to your domain in your resume, because RAG is something which is very popular, and once you have done one project, 5 or 7 more projects depending on your, it's a basically chatbot kind of application, right? So you can easily do it for your company on public data sets. For example, I have taken let's say HR data, right? And you are working for, let's say, Morgan Stanley or some bank, right? And now you have or insurance company, so you have documents. You can use that documents, right? Just you need to, I mean, that entire architecture tech stack will be same, but the problem statement or basically the objective will be a little different. So easily these 4 projects, once you have done it in the class, you can just like add 3 to 4 more projects to it. uh, you and there are 3 to 2 lakhs plus data sets available in Hugging Face, and 1 lakh plus data set available in Kaggle. So there are 100 of data sets available for free, which you can just download and implement solutions on it. So you can try n number of projects. Once you know the flow, similar data you can download and repeat, right? Okay. And any question on this? Any question? And I will be starting my YouTube channel soon, and on that YouTube channel, I will be sharing latest AI trends. Like for example, MCP server, right? How to basically add MCP servers, and what is MCP client, what is model context protocol, how it is different than what we are like. What is the new thing? What is the advantage, disadvantage? Every new thing that I am uploading, you will get notification. So yeah, so that is what it is. So I think any project, yes, CNN as I said, every algorithm will have one project. I'm not writing it. Every algorithm has one project except transformer, because transformer you cannot write, or it's very complex. We will understand the theory 100%, every detail we will understand, but like to build a transformer, it's a very complex, and your system should support. You'd have a very good memory, at least 64 GB or beyond. So that's the challenge. That's why we are not going to build transformer from scratch. If you can build transformer from scratch, you can build it if you have system, because that much knowledge you will gain from the theory class. But your system should support, right? 64, and even if it is a small data set, I think if you just implement the entire encoder decoder architecture, minimum 36 plus GBs are required. right? Otherwise, rest all algorithm has project. ANN, CNN, Exibus, K means every algorithm has project. Okay, any other question? In companies, how the use cases, sometimes I just talk, yeah, definitely I will keep sharing my own experience also. Luckily the current role that I am into, it's very very exciting. I am horizontally aligned. I'm joined here as a associate director, so I am a lead AI/ML architect, right? And I'm horizontally aligned. 27 projects I will be taking care of, right? So taking care of, in the sense, my role is basically to understand each and every project at high level, not like very detailed, but at high level, understanding the patterns, architectural patterns, and like comparing and letting know the organization where we can optimize the cost and other things, how to make it more scalable, where are the flaws, how we can improve it further, what new innovation we can do, with the client data, what new projects we can start. So with this role, I think I will, and because it's a healthcare company, 99% of the projects out of 27 is Gen AI based. And out of that 99%, 80% are agentic. So I am going to get a lot of exposure to Gen AI. And definitely I'm going to share few of my experience with you so that you can also enhance your CVs, right? In the class, I will maybe sometime, if I'm getting some extra time, maybe 5-10 minutes, if some projects are interesting, definitely I'll keep sharing those with everyone, right? Having said that, it cannot be personalized like one to one. I cannot mentor you one to one, I cannot guide you one to one in your CV preparation. But I think if you can go through your own company's white papers, talk to people who are into AI/ML, sit with them, go lunch with them, talk to them what they're doing, easily you can understand what they're doing. If you know all of this stack, like RAG, you know, fine tuning, you know, all of these things, if you know, when they speak what they're doing, easily you can get it. And that is what you need, right? Once you know what they are doing, similarly you can write projects in your CVs, and not only blindly you are writing, confidently you can justify, because you can download similar data sets from internet which is publicly available, and kind of repeat, right, kind of complete the projects. So I think if you are smart enough, you can easily build your CV, right? Okay.
I have one question, like since we will be learning all this, but then uh, how to stay with the latest trends and what's going on in this AI, Gen AI, and all these things? Because uh, what I heard is like after every 4 months, new things will come in, and we need to learn that as well.
But you have to start from somewhere, right? So if you are in that mode ki, okay, every 3-4 months something new will come, what is the reason of learning? You will be very very backward. And you will face a situation after 1 or 2 years, the way the things are moving. Even it is very difficult for data scientist core. I'm not faking, but I am a genuine data scientist working in this field for 8-9 years. Still we are feeling that pressure, like we are also feeling like we are outdated, because what we have done, we just done everything from scratch. I remember in 2017 in computer vision, when I was working with General Electric inception, we have these videos, engine videos. It took 1 year. Four resource, all are from IIT, very good resource. Four people worked in one project just to identify cracks from videos. That 1 year project in today's world, I'm just talking like 5 years back, 2019, I'm saying, right, before Corona. And in 2025, after 7 years, the same 1 year project can be done by a single person, not even a person, by a tool like Cursor or Replit or Windsurf. Just you write a sentence or English, and the same project, I mean, maybe not completely, but 70-80% of that project can be done today in 1 hour. So that is the thing that we are in. So everybody has the same, like if you're thinking you are the one, no, it is not like that. Everyone is feeling the same pressure. The thing is, who all are learning and growing, and who all are thinking it will be ever changing. So yes, it is going to be changing ever, and it's a problem for many because they're not able to see. MCP was completely like in 2024 it was not there, in 25 it is there, in 26 we don't know. After MCP there are so many variations that I can see, like ACP different, Google has its own, and then Cisco has its own. So different companies are releasing. So what we can do is, maybe we can just pause for 2 3 that's how I do this, my personal like choice, or sorry, personal suggestion. What I do is I don't run after everything that happened, right? I wait for 2 3 months and see whether that is really important. If you keep updating yourself every week, you will go mad. So wait for 2 3 months, see, check whether that is really important. And if you think like it is really going viral and it's really important, everybody is talking about it, then you have to learn it. There is no other option. And yeah, so that is how it is. And I mean, it's hard, but it is like this. So it's a continuous learning process. Whatever you are learning today, till here it will be same. Module 3, I mean, ANN CNN 10 years back also, linear regression, decision tree 20 years back also, the algorithms were there, and till today it is there. So this is constant. Once you learned, it will always stay with you. This module, be prepared to, like, this is always changing module. But the good thing is, once you know the path, the next thing, whatever it is changing, it's not like a very, very completely new concept. It's a continuation. So you can learn yourself. Self learning can happen because you know the fundamentals, you know the path, you have implemented projects. So whatever new things are coming, easily you can upgrade yourself. You don't need to enroll for another course because you already know. And that's how everyone is learning. It's not you. Everyone has the same pressure. Let me tell you one good advantage. When things are difficult, and if you can crack it, there's a high probability that you will get a very good opportunity, right? Because it is difficult for many and you have cracked it. In the sense, if you are really expert in AI, today I can say there is no upper boundary. In India also, you can, there are some startups who are paying like USA salary in India, right? In crores for true AI talent. I have seen my friends like director level. I should not reveal it, but it was not there before. Like GenAI, before GenAI, I have never heard of such kind of salaries in my life. But they are getting in India. I'm not talking about US. From India, they're getting those. But those are the top 0. Maybe 1%. And if you're in that category, there is no boundary. You can think about your own startup, entrepreneurship, consultancy, so many things you can do. But what I'm saying is, to survive, you have to learn. And industry is definitely going towards AI direction. And I mean, there is no backward movement. So always it is forward. You will see AGI will come next thing, advance. It is not like anyone, no one can stop AI research. And I will give you a proof. Each batch I start, I just give them Hugging Face platform introduction. Every 2 months when I start a new batch, I can see 2 lakhs new models has been added. Now in Hugging Face, there are total like 15 lakh plus models are available. 15 lakh LLM. You just heard about ChatGPT, but there are 15 lakh plus models are available. Few are for free, few are for open, like paid one. Few are for image, few are for text. That is a different thing. But 15 lakh contribution, more than that. I think now it is 18 lakh or something. And after 3 months, if you check, that 18 lakhs will become 21 lakhs. What it indicates? It indicates the contribution, right? It indicates how important the domain is, how fast the research is happening. So yes, this is hard for everyone. And that's the reason there is a great skill gap. People are saying, I'm not getting job. I will say jobs are there. You are not skilled enough to get it. Because I have seen people who are strong in AI are getting 2 3 offers, not one. And I mean, there are a lot of demand for AI professional. That is for sure. There is no denying it. If you are a true AI professional, if you can justify and you are good with all of this, I think within 15 days you will get a job. Every company needs AI talent today. So good and bad both, but yeah. So don't think any role can be replaced. I don't believe in that. So software engineers will software engineer. Every role will be as it is. Headcount will be reduced, right? So number of people that we used to work, and it is not true for only software. It is true for data science also. If you're thinking if I join AI and then I will be saved, no, it is not like that. AI is like any other domain. Layoffs are also happening in AI also. So the thing is, AI can automate AI very well, right? It's a AI model. Definitely, it can write machine learning code. It can write deep learning code. So AI can definitely automate AI more than human. It can write very good code, and it can write software engineering code. It can write web development code. It can do anything, any code it can write, right? It can create pipelines, CI/CD pipelines. Everything it can write. Having said that, um, we cannot like we need to be optimistic. We need to upgrade ourselves wherever you are, software engineer, DevOps. You be there and learn AI and speed it up. Like whatever you are doing in 1 month with AI, you can do it in 1 week. And that is what the trend is. Speed is the game, not coding. Anybody can write. Speed is the game. If you are strong, then only you can do the same task in faster. Strong in the sense, if you know the correct tools, if you know AI, then only you can do the development work very quick. And that is what it is. Sorry for telling so many things, but I mean, what I want to tell you is you are not AI people are also under the same pressure, because generative AI is new for everyone, isn't it? Do you think, even if I have 10 years of experience, do you think this RAG I have done before? No, it is completely new to me. Yes, I know the concept of vectors and everything, but RAG is new. Prompt engineering is new. It is new for me, it is new for you. What's the difference, right? Only thing is, I have a background of deep learning. If you learn that, you're equivalent to me. So, what I'm saying is, generative AI, the good thing is, it is new to everyone. So, easy to enter. Only 3 years old, 2023. Now we are in 2025. So, hardly 2, 3 years. So, it is new and anyone can learn and enter, right? And lot of demand and less supply. Yes. And yes, yesterday also I told you, today also I'm telling you again, don't learn everything. You will. So it's not a point to learn everything. The thing is smart learning, not everything. If you're a student, second year, third year, BTech, I will suggest you have lot of time. Please learn everything from scratch. But if you are a professional, you're working, maybe in any other domain, I will suggest you to follow this. Just learn whatever is important and be prepared for interview in 2 3 months. Don't spend like 6 months, 1 year of time, because the in 1 year whatever you have learned might not be there. Something new might have come, right? So quickly prepare and get into it. Once you get into it, you will get your path. You know what next you need to do.
Hello,
Okay.
ma'am. Agentic AI will be taught.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. So we have two projects only on agentic AI. One is the translator multimodal, and one will be the chatbot. So both of this is agentic, and we will be using AutoGen or Crew AI, any of this platform, to build this agentic AI. So to answer you, yes, agentic AI is there. So two projects, 50% of Gen AI I have kept for agentic, right? Two
Okay.
projects are
And
only on agentic.
Gen
That is,
AI syllabus is all about practical. There is no theory as such, right?
no, there is no theory. Everything is you do it and learn, because see, Gen AI is nothing but pre-trained model, right? So
Mhm.
maybe in the first class I will tell you, I don't have pen so I cannot explain. This is a typical life cycle. You collect your data from somewhere. It can be in your database from S3 buckets, or from Azure, from GCP, or anywhere. Once you collect your data, you clean your data, you pre-process your data, understand which features are important and all that, and then you build your model. The third step is model building. And once the model building is done, then you test your model, validate your model or test your model. And once it is like good, Then only the final step is deployment. So Gen AI is directly from here. We are not bothered about the steps. Google, OpenAI, Microsoft, Llama, and whatever we are using, Meta, all of these companies, they have collected petabytes of data. Let's say every data available on internet. They have cleaned it. They have manually labeled it. They have created the model. They have already trained the model. Generative AI means the AI models which can generate, right? And these models we are just calling, either it is a API or it is just a download. But I mean, paid or open source, that does not matter. But the process is you download it or load it and use it. So I am directly coming to this step. I'm not bothered about cleaning and then building model. Training is already done. GPT, generative pre-trained model, pre-trained transformer. So the transformer like the algorithm already has been trained on huge amount of data. We are using GPT for our personal use, meaning we are using it, we are not training it, right? So that's what is generative AI. So there is mostly no theory in it. Yes, theory in the sense, if you want to know the algorithm, yes, this is the theory. So you are going to use GPT. So what is the theory of GPT? Transformer. Already you have learned the theory, but once you learn the theory, rest all is project only. There is no maths or anything, right? It's all hands on. Lot of coding. That's why I'm giving so much importance to Python. Now you can understand, right? So
Yeah. So from which module you want us to be ready for with Python?
see, initial modules you will understand linear regression and all, because it is a different, like we will be using scikit-learn package for building projects, and easily you can understand. But I think when we start Gen AI, the thing is, when we go with like project 3 and project 4, it is end to end, front end, back end, and then everything is on Python. So I feel like before we start module 4, somebody should have good knowledge in Python, right? For other things, you can start slowly. Linear regression, decision tree. When we are starting machine learning, you have time. You can parallelly learn Python, right?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So,
it's a
hi, ma'am.
weekend class, so you have 4 or 5 days time. You can start learning from today. Don't waste time. So you can start learning within 15 days. You will be good at it. It's the easiest language.
And you will provide the videos, right, for Python?
Yes, I will provide the videos.
Okay. And what about ML ops? Means it's a
So this
different
is
topic
LLM
altogether.
ops. Yeah. So this is LLM ops. Basically, we will implement this, right? And does not matter, ops is always same, whether it is a LLM or ML, it is a software. Do you all agree? So you're building an application, right? So yes, in LLM we have different challenges which ML model may not have, like governance and other thing. That is a separate issue. But model, once you have everything containerized and everything, ops is 80-90% same. So we will do, it's not a complete DevOps course, but having said that, the project 4 we will deploy, it's a LLM ops. It's not a kind of data engineering kind of course or DevOps course where I will be teaching you everything. I will be teaching you whatever is important with respect to deploy AI model. AI models are different than normal softwares, right? So there are some different challenges that you will face, which we will address in this course. So for example, when you are deploying, it's not only deployment, right? You need to uh, simple things but very important. You need to take care of request per minute, which is not there in a normal, let's say, website development or something. Request per minutes means how many times one person can request to Azure OpenAI. If you do not set it, what will happen in real time? If I am using and I am sending request and unlimited of time, somebody can hack it also, right? Like a lot of scams are happening. Robots can hack it, like continuous requests they can send. So this is one simple step, but it's very important. So when I say ops, for AI models, there is a different types of, I mean, that is fine, CI/CD and all that you will do. But along with that, some additional governance, security, And basically these simple things really matters. Somebody has uploaded data. Now let's say that is your client data, how you are securing the data, right? It's not like simply they can upload, you can give user access control. It is again a very important part. So I may not be able to cover everything in project 4 because itself is a very vast thing, but definitely I will give you path. If I'm missing something, I will tell you what things you can learn from here. But otherwise, project 4 is a complete deployment where I will write scripts for every single thing. Like security also we will take care, and then deployment also we will do on Azure. And Azure OpenAI or any Hugging Face or open source model we can use. Then we will store our data. So while storing, how to what security we can keep, right? The data should not contain personal email IDs or phone numbers or something very personal confidential data. That check you need to do, data governance check. So these are some important things which is not included in normal software engineering ops, but it is very important in AI ops or LLM ops. And I think this is not important in this also, like it is not. So for example, OpenAI is sending you some result which is vulnerable, right? And the chatbot can directly copy paste the response and show it to the client, and the client will not understand it's a OpenAI's response. The client will sue your company, your reputation, right? Or maybe some person is trying to do prompt injection, means they are asking very tricky questions so that they can get confidential information about employees. So there are so many things. I don't want to tell you everything. You will go little kind of confused in the first class. But what I'm saying is it very different than software engineering ops. There is many aspect of uh, security and governance that you need to take care, right? When you are building project and deploying.
Yeah, hi
Building
ma'am. Sorry.
is
to interrupt.
deployment.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry ma'am to interrupt. So actually we have posted some questions on the chat. Do you mind taking it as well, please?
yeah.
Thank you.
Um, okay, so there are so many questions. Can you please speak? Like you can let me know your question. What is the laptop requirement? The first class is software installation. I will discuss everything in the next weekend, right? I will also help you in installing few of the softwares and enabling CUDA and all that. So next class I will talk about laptop requirement. You don't need a hi-fi laptop. If you have 8 GB also fine. I will tell you tricks. You will get 16 GB free resource from different platform you can use if you don't have 16 GB laptop. It depends what you want to do, and basically if you are planning to use local LLM or open source, I will suggest highly to have a good system, at least 36 GB. But if you are, and the easiest way is just spend some 1,000 rupees or 1,200, take this OpenAI's like API, you can recharge, and I think with 1,000 rupees you can try everything. With a 4 GB laptop also it is fine. Ultimately all the processings are happening on cloud and you are sending data to OpenAI, so your system does not matter. So you can use Azure and OpenAI together, so your system does not matter. And most of the solutions in industry like real time are cloud based, so you can spend 2-3 thousand rupees to learn the entire Azure cloud along with that OpenAI, and your laptop requirement is like not there. And if you want to try out local LLM, you can just download it into your machine through Google Colab. You can use 16 GB. You will get Kaggle notebooks are there. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to buy or not. But without buying also, you can do everything. Everyone in this class are working on different domains, which are AI. Okay, will it be helpful for each of us? Okay, see, I already explained these questions multiple times. I think whether it is helpful for everyone, you decide. I think you all are professionals, you're working, you are attending your all hands, you know your company's vision, and I think I think you are in a better position to decide whether AI is going to be helpful for you or not. but I have already answered many times these questions. Please go through the demo recordings to shortly answer this. Yes, I believe, this is my personal belief, which may vary from person to person, but whatever I have seen in industry, every company in every company in every sector, they are forcing their employee, not only telling, they're forcing, they're doing mandatory training for AI. Everyone should know at least basic AI, right? So this is one kind of definite to have kind of thing.
Hi, ma'am. I have a question. So, on the maths and the stats part, in which module are you going to cover the maths and stats?
I'm not going to cover maths and statistics. This is what I'm going to cover: machine learning, 5 algorithm. Statistics I'm not covering. If you want, I can share my previous batch recording as a bonus. And I am saying why I'm not covering, because if you are a fresher, completely fresher, like BTech and all, you may get some questions from statistics. But if you are like applying for GenAI or little bit advanced roles like 3 years, 4 year, 8 years, 6 year, any this kind of roles, they have so many things to ask you, right? And statistics is already like, I will say statistics is important, but very less used in today's world. Yes, that is important for freshers, like let's say data scientist trainee related roles or internship or kind of roles. Definitely they will ask you so much from the ML side and very little from the Gen AI. But if you are working already in industry, 3, 5, 8, 10 kind of experience, there are very less probability that they will ask you any question from statistics. In fact, they will ask you only from these 5, 6 algorithms from machine learning. Other algorithm also they might not ask you, right? Why they are doing this? Because there's so many things. They are going to ask you about deployment, that like ops is there. They're going to ask you about cloud. They're going to ask you about Gen AI. They're going to ask you about ML and then deep learning and then text mining. In Gen AI itself is an ocean. There are so many things. They're going to ask you about transformer. So they will forget to ask about the basic stuff. But you can learn. So Khan Academy is a very good resource. You can learn entire statistics from that completely free. And if you want, I can share my ML Ops prior batch videos where you can learn statistics.
Ma'am, do you have any other course which covers everything related to AI?
Okay, so I was taking 2 batches, advanced analytics and machine learning batch. I think along with this 5, I have explained 3, 4 more, and also statistics and everything I have explained. If anybody is really interested, let me know. I can share the recordings with them, right? It's a 40-hour content, ML Ops. You can go through it. The machine learning part is very detailed.
Okay.
Okay, any other question? Okay, so I think we are out of time. Let's connect next weekend. And I think before that, I will share the content with you all. Please go through it and let me know if you have any doubts, right? Let us connect next weekend and we will
Ma'am,
start with
on the
software.
timing, can we make it 8:30 to 10 if it is fine?
Yeah, that is fine with me. No problem. But others, are you okay with 8:30 to 10?
3 days?
Okay, that's fine with me, 8:30 to 10. Okay, so we can also keep it like 8 to 10:30, 8 to 10:30, but like these are very intense topics. And every topic is very difficult and very first time you're learning. So I felt like 1.5 hour, and from this demo only you can sense, right? My sessions are very much organized, and it's like 2 hour is very difficult for you to digest. After 2 hours you cannot stay longer, so it is continuous kind of session. And yes, it is very interactive. I will pause, I will let you ask doubts and everything, but it's not like I will waste your time. So it's very organized manner. So even 2 hours, to understand 2 hours, you have to maybe put another 1 hour from your side, right? It is very detailed. And I think 1.5 hours is more than sufficient to complete one topic. And you will also be in a fresh mind, right? When you connect next day, you will understand one more new topic. So in that way, we are actually connecting for more hours, like 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, right? Almost like whatever hours we're connecting, but in a fresh mind, a new topic you will understand. For some reason, if you're not able to attend, you have recordings. You can just go through before attending next class, right? The recording access will be with you for 6 months. And after 6 months, when I'm taking access back, if you need, you let me know. I will add you to the recent folder, right? Whatever is the recent batch, I will add you there. And I will remove the access from the like 6 months back. Okay. So thank you everyone. Let's connect next class.
So ma'am, next week the batch will officially start, is it?
Next weekend, yes.
But how
Okay.
many years we can keep after learning this those?
See, 3 to 4 years is fine to showcase. I will not suggest anyone to like write 8 years, 10 years. It's very difficult for you to basically justify. The correct
But
approach will be 3 years to 4 years. Even if you know more, I think 8 year, 10 years is so much in data science. You will be expected like my role, like director, senior director, principal data scientist. So the responsibility is very, very huge. So you target like senior data scientist or senior AIML engineer kind of role, which needs like 3 years to 7 years, 6 years. 6 year also very difficult to justify. 3 to 5 years is the safest. And you start from, maybe if you have to do a salary cut also, you do it, because once you get into it and once you know the real time exposure, let me tell you one thing. If you are today in an organization getting, let's say, 20 lakhs, but you are not getting any opportunity to learn AI, you have given interview after taking this course, but you are getting a AI role with 15 lakhs, I will suggest join. Leave the organization and join. Because once you get the AI opportunity in real time, from 15 lakhs, you can switch to 35, 40, maybe 60, 70 also in next 3, 4 years. Whereas in the software engineering role, today you are getting 20 and you are not getting opportunity to learn AI. Eventually the 20 lakh role also will be risky. Some person maybe, are you getting? So that is something you need to decide for your career, what is better. But my suggestion is, don't go about packages initially, because that is one of the challenge you will face. Go about learning, and once you are skilled enough, you can demand, company will pay you 30-40% hike. Like my okay, so sometimes you may get 100% hike also, there is no limit. So what I'm saying is, learning should be your priority. When after taking this course, you do pay cut, you jump to a startup, or you from service base, sorry, product base to service, whatever you do. But if it is a downgrade also, that is fine, but learn in from real time. It's very important. You will not get Azure resources always. Company should provide you. There are so many things. I think you are dependent on company. One or two projects, 10, 15 projects you can do, but continuous learning will happen when you join one organization, right? And that should be your priority. How you will get it, you should select, like, I mean, you are smart enough to choose that for yourself, right? But anyways,
So, ma'am,
Ma'am,
what roles in general can we apply after taking this course? Like, I am working as a cloud and DevOps engineer currently. So, what roles in general can we apply after taking this course?
this is very good for applying generative AI engineer course, or AI ML engineer course, right? People who are from software engineering background, already you are an engineer. DevOps means you know the deployment part. Now you can apply for AI ML engineering role, because DevOps you already know, now you know AI ML. So it's a kind of, this course is mostly designed for Gen AI, right? Or maybe for AI ML engineer kind of role. For data science also you can apply. For data science, I think, see, the roles are very confusing nowadays. It's very, very confusing. They're asking everything in every role. For DevOps, they are writing AI ML. If you know, that is good. For AI ML engineer, they're asking DevOps, if you know, that is good to have. And you will agree, right? So if you look at the JD, every role you will see AI ML is included, and in AI ML engineering is included. So that is what is the trend. So my suggestion is, what role you're eligible for, Gen AI and AI ML engineer kind of role you can apply. Okay, so I'm out of time. Let's connect next weekend. Thank you everyone, right?